B139 in the building. We got my man Unique Mecca Audio in the building.
Alright.
You know what I mean? Harlem. Real Harlem. Let's talk about it. Let's go.
Yo, what's Harlem on the rise? Yo, we love to get the money. It's a podcast, you can catch us being funny. Yeah, from 7 to 9, we litty and live. So stop everything, this is serious vibe. Catch us on the Wednesday, it's litty on the hump day. Listen in your car like the Beamer or the Hyundai. Facebook Live, we live and direct. You can call and kick it with us if we still respect. Yo, a lot of topics, we always got it poppin'. You know we neighborhood, we always get the knowledge. Yeah, that's the stealer, we do it for the people. Flyer than the eagle, we ordinary people. We be kicking in, cause you know we living in. Come and catch a vibe, cause it's live, come and witness it. We down for each other no matter the weather. It's the beat 139, cause Harlem stay together. What's up?
Hey, Mecca Audio. We live, don't get it twisted. Let's do it. DJ Doc, gonna mix it up for you right quick. We're gonna take it somewhere you ain't been in a while. Here we go.
Let's go.
Here we go.
Alright.
Here we go.
Y'all know what it is. We about to get crazy in here.
Here we go.
Alright.
Turn it up a little bit, DJ Doc.
Yeah, definitely my mic up. I can't even hear me. Let me hear me. Turn my mic up.
I turned it up.
My mic?
Yeah, we can hear you.
1, 2. I know they can, but I want to hear me. Alright.
Alright. Mecca who?
Mecca Audio.
Mecca who?
Mecca Audio.
Mecca who?
Mecca Audio. Get the lights up.
That like button.
Wild Bus. Taster.
So
What you want, money? What you want? Pump it up.
Alright.
Get that 1 minute jump,
Already got you.
my brother.
Alright.
Talk about it. Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Go, let's get it.
Get that energy
You know, welcome
flowing.
to the Beat 139. I'm Dr. Shake the Spot.
Alright, let's keep it moving.
Don Vito, the voice for the people.
Alright, Unique Mecca Audio, man, in the house. You know how we do.
That's right, man. Thank you for coming, brother.
Come on, son. Anything for you.
Thanks
Pleasure
for
to
coming,
see you,
bro.
man.
Appreciate that.
Yes, sir. Mecca Audio. Man, let's talk for a minute, man. Yeah, I know you for quite a while. I ain't gonna act like I don't know you. But we on the interview right now, so it's business. But where does Unique, forget about Mecca Audio right now. Where does Unique come from? Where you from originally, brother?
Originally from Kingston, Jamaica.
Jamaica in the building, Kingston.
Jamaica.
Yeah. Bo. Huh?
Jamaica.
Alright, you already know.
Okay, so, I mean, what age, how was living in Kingston?
You know, it was fun, man. You know, as a kid, you don't know pleasure. Like, I didn't get my first pair of shoes till I was 7, so, I mean, I was comfortable with my barefoot.
So what you
know?
mean you ain't get your first pair of shoes till you was
I mean,
7?
I played as a kid with no shoes on. You know what I mean? I had no shoes. There's no need for shoes. I wasn't going nowhere. Not like I'm going to the mall.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm in Jamaica. You know, 1972.
Yeah.
You know?
I've witnessed that before, man.
Yeah, so shoes was obsolete.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what I mean?
I lived in Savannah, Georgia. My mother wanted to pick up and move, you know, whatever. And went to school. The kids went to school barefooted. I got sneakers on. I'm like, yo, you know what I'm saying? So this is in the United States. We talking about Kings, Jamaica, where
They
the
can't
roads
afford
is paved
shoes.
differently, right?
There is no pavement. It's dirt.
All dirt, right?
It's all dirt and rocks.
And rocks.
You know what I mean?
I always heard a lot of stories about Kingston. They said that's like the wildest part of Jamaica, right?
Yeah.
That's what Bob Marley knew from.
Mhm.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Not everybody.
You know, Tivoli Gardens.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
garden,
yeah,
you
yeah.
know what I
Shopping
mean?
ranks.
Shopping all,
Everybody,
yeah,
you know?
Shopping ranks.
Yeah.
Shower posse. They came from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I was
Delroy Uzi. You know what I mean?
Delroy
Uzi, yeah.
We had men down there, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? China Man, you know?
Yeah.
Donny Bones, you know what I said? You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man. So what
I
age did you move to the States?
72.
How old was
January
you?
72. I was 7. I turned 8 that May.
Right,
May
right.
72. You know, and I got my first pair of shoes and, you know, a little suit.
So how you felt when you got your first pair of shoes, man?
Awkward. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
awkward walking in shoes at 7 years old.
Right.
When you ain't never had
Had
them
'em
on.
on, right,
You know,
yeah.
it's like putting shoes on a horse.
Yeah.
You know, when it's fully grown. You know, he gonna buck trying to get them off him, but they nailed on him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's how I felt when they laced
felt
the shoes
uncomfortable.
up. Very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
They got stuck in the escalator. Cause you know it was like patent leather shoes, not patent leather, the little wingtips, and the leather was back here and the sole was out here. So when I went up to the escalator as a little kid, they was like small.
Yeah, yeah.
So it got caught up under the thing, and I'm stuck on the escalator, and I'm scared to death.
Wow.
You know what I mean? While the escalator, you know,
Right,
jammed up on my foot, and I'm sitting there scared, thinking it's gonna take my foot off as a kid when I put on my first pair of shoes, because I couldn't walk.
So what you do?
You know what I mean? No, my grandparents grabbed me and pulled me up out of it. You know, that's what I lived with down there.
Did you put them back on or no?
I never took them off. They was laced on my feet. They got stuck
right.
in the blades coming down from the escalator. And as a kid, I'm stuck there with this joint thinking it's gonna chop my foot off.
Wow. So as a kid coming from Jamaica, you said you basically turned 8. Did kids tease you? Because I know I had a lot of friends who was Haitian.
Yeah, that's
and they
how I
said
learned
they
to
always
fight.
got that's
No,
the
that's
fact.
how I learned to
Everybody
fight.
said that.
That's how
But
the Zoe
accent,
posse
right?
came around. You know what I mean? For them teasing this, you know, the Haitians. So they came together and formed the Zoe posse to, you know, be a force.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, you know, we had our posses from our different neighborhoods, just like you got your boroughs up here, the Bronx, Brooklyn, Queens, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got the Gully posse, you got, you know, Tivoli, you know what I mean? And, you know, you Shower, you know.
Shower, yeah,
Yeah, it is what it is, you know.
There's a lot of different posses, yeah.
Yeah, you know, 90s posse, you gotta give them props, you know what I mean?
Right.
They had some real official posses out there. Where in New York City, man, when you walk down
They
the
did.
streets of like Brooklyn, you see
East New York and all that
You
type
know,
of
you know,
shit.
I like to ride and I like to paint my visuals. So I'm gonna ride for my man real quick.
Yeah.
Picture seeing a roster with a big leather hat. I'm talking about this big. You know what I mean? And it's cocked to the side because the weight of his dreads is weighing it down.
Yeah.
So he's walking with his neck twisted and he's swinging his arm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's
Yeah,
cocking his
yeah,
leg
yeah.
and he's rocking like he's dancing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Got his
yeah.
finger out because he's ready to grab his tool at any time.
Yeah.
That's how New York City
Oh,
was.
so that's why they walk. It's like grab their too. Cause a lot of
Yeah.
Jamaicans.
It's like, you know,
walk
you
like that.
ready,
Yeah.
you're ready for, you know, for handling your business.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I saw about why I walk, but the dreads are so heavy, he walk with the neck twisted over to the side, and he rocking with it, you know, and he's scooting and go in between traffic and, you know, what we call dolly, you know,
Yeah.
like you dipping. You know, when Jamaica would say, in my dolly through traffic, you know.
Yeah.
So how often you should go back to Jamaica?
Nah, I ain't used to go back. I went back once in like 1992.
Damn.
Is when I went back, when I became, you know, a man, I went back on my own, you know, because my mother brought up my 3 brothers and sisters with me when she brought me up. So I didn't have my brothers and sisters down there no more. They all came up here, so there was no reason to go back. But I went back to visit my mother and my grandmother in 92, you know what I mean? And, you know, seeing where I'm coming from in 92 and, you know, some things happen, you know, dude try to make a move, but you know what I mean? That's what happens, you know what I mean, you know, it's the hood wherever you go. Dude's supposed to make a move. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, you know, that's how it was back then. Don't get it twisted. You know what I mean? Dude's gonna make a move. You just gotta be on point.
That's right.
You understand? Like I'm in Miami one time, and I'm going down to Goon Bay. So we taking 95 down to Goon Bay to South Beach. So we going down there. And we flying down towards the Keys on 95. A dude was driving a silver Maxima, you know? So we asked him where he going. He said he's going there. We going 80, yelling out the window. So we follow him because we was lost. So we get there, we pull up in somebody's driveway to park. So my people from Miami know about Goon Bay. So they pull up in somebody's driveway and we parked in the driveway. While we out there talking like this, a dude walks up and he pulls out a gun. You understand what I'm saying? I'm standing here and I'm wearing like some Rolex chain, you know what I mean? 250,000. I'm wearing real jewels. And there's a dude next to me wearing some big rope chains and all that. You know what I mean? Big rope chains. You know, was getting money down there. They rolled over on him. Y'all from Miami know who I'm talking about, the incident. But dude rolled over and he put his hand on my chest like this, V. He said, yo, pardon me. He said, take it off. and he got his hand on 250,000. His elbows there like this. He don't even know it. You understand what I'm
He
saying?
didn't even know it.
You know,
Right.
all he
He
knows
see
is
the big shit.
Right.
You understand? So that's what was going on in America. But I say that to say that while I'm down there with dude, they went to go rob dude. You understand? I'm standing. So as soon as he did that and said, "Excuse me," I just pivot off. You know, like, he ain't got nothing to do with me. I don't know this nigga. I just met him on the highway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Screw him, kill him, do whatever you want to do with him.
Yeah.
Take him with you, shit. You know what I mean? That's how I feel, but that's how it is on the street. I don't care about nobody. You know what I mean? When I'm moving on the street, I care about me. You know, me getting home to my pillow and my family and my loved ones at the end of the night. You know what I mean? And back then, to be honest, I was living by myself. You know what I mean?
So since you ain't come back since '92, did you keep a lot of your roots? Because a lot of Jamaicans, they proud people. They want to keep that like the accent.
I mean,
They
you
don't
tell
want it
me, you don't
just to be
see me
going
on
away.
YouTube. Am I proud or am I weak? You know what I mean? That's self-explanatory. You know what I mean? Of course, I mean, you can't, just like you can take the person out the hood, but you can't take the hood out the person.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying? So you can't take the Jamaican out of me, no matter what,
Yeah.
you know? It don't matter how I sound or how I move or how I diddy bop, you know what I mean? Me, I'm Jamaican. You know what I'm saying? I saw the blood go,
No.
you know?
The nigga is I know him a long time, you know, I'm just gonna say a couple things. He's a well-respected dude. I ain't never seen nobody, like, I ain't never really seen him happy. You know, he had shit going on, little altercation here and there, whatever, but he was so respected that, you know, the world would know. If you knew, you know. You know what I'm saying? That's it, you know what I'm saying? So that's why, you know, when I met him coming up, you know, flashy, got the cars,
Being unique.
you know what I mean, jury, you know the way Harlem dude doing it. So coming up from where he came up, we ain't had no shoes on till he was 7. So him, you know, rising as years go by, you know, New York City, you know, Jamaica, Kingston, Harlem, this man had a hell of a story, man. That's why we want you to come on the show, man, to get that story, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people know Mecca Audio, but they don't know the unique, how you came up, and they don't know,
Listen.
that's the story, you know what I mean?
Listen, man.
Yeah.
I don't expect them to know. You understand? I'm a different type of nigga.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm keeping it 100. I'm a different type of nigga. Y'all can feel it. You can see it on YouTube. You feel my energy now as I speak. I'm a different type of nigga from a different type of era. You know what I mean? I go from 0 to 10,000 in a second. And that's how I survive. Because I expect the next man to go just as fast. So I got to react before him. That's the era I come from. I don't have time to stop and think and stop and wait on the next man. If he look like he gonna do something, got to move, got to take him out, that's it. So if you youngins wanna be on the street, I'm letting you know there's real niggas on the street. Don't say nothing when you meet up on one of them and lose your damn life. And that's how a lot of y'all not living to be an old age, because you meet a real nigga. And what you've been thinking is real nigga ain't really even a nigga. You know what I mean? I can't give it to you no more real than that. I'm only doing this for the brothers right here. You know what I mean? Because, you know, I don't do all of this, man. I do my own thing on my own channel. I don't even bring guests no more. Because people used to me talking, so I keep it going. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't need to get into all that because, you know, too many backbiters and people that every time they think you getting up, they want to pull you down. And, you know what I mean? You ask me to get on the show, what I tell you?
No problem.
You know what I mean? That's all a man
That's
got to
right,
do.
that's right.
But they feel like they got to eat your back out.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
In order to get you to acknowledge them.
Check it
I
out.
don't know what
Let me
world
jump
they
in
come
real
from.
quick. By you saying that, right? So me and Doc first, you know, brought the Beat 139 to life to where it was you know, existed. A lot of people told us nah, like about 5 or 6 or more. Told them nah, you know, they ain't answer the phone or they say it was coming, whatever. As we went by a couple years and we started getting all these awards and niggas doing all these events, you know, where we on talk radio in Atlanta, you understand what I'm saying? WDJY, I think 19 something like that. Look it up, you know, Google it. And as we started getting our popularity, the same people unique, my brother, coming off your story, that dodged us was asking to get on like 2, 3, 4, 5 times. And we like, yo, Doc, ain't that the same motherfucker, man? That was like 2 years ago, like fronting on us, man. But you know what we did? We put them on anyway.
Anyway.
Because we ain't got that type of energy, man. We show love to everybody, man. I grew up tough. This man know, you know what I'm saying? I've been in the streets and I also went to school, but at the end of the day, I don't play no games either. You know what I'm saying? And Our motherfuckers fronting on us, but we ain't show my ass right. That's
Nah,
talking
we still show love because we knew it was gonna be. Because one thing, we knew from the gate we was gonna survive, and we knew our hustle. We knew it was gonna work. So we just like, yo, just wait. That's all we kept saying. Just wait.
Just wait.
You know.
And that's for
we knew it was
for your story, man.
Yeah, but see, that's patience. Like you say, just wait. Sometimes you got to wait in the nigga bushes for hours, for days, for him to come home. You know what I mean? Because if you don't, he might be waiting in yours.
Exactly.
Jungle
And
warfare.
maybe that's why you ain't catch him, because he was waiting in your bushes for you. You know what I mean?
Jungle warfare, man.
Both of y'all at each other houses.
But you know what's crazy? Like I'm from Lennox, and all these years until Alex died, I always thought, you know, Alex the pitcher man.
Yeah, yeah.
I always thought y'all was brothers. Cause I even said to Alex, and he fed off that. He's like, yeah, my brother. This now. I'm like, oh, we talked Club 2000, whatever. And all these years, I thought y'all was brothers. Because people said, nah, they probably played with me, and it's just not somebody.
No, we
tell
got
you
love
that.
and respect for each other.
But
Like
I always
brothers.
thought
That's
you
my
and Alex
OG.
was brothers.
That's my OG. If his son watching
he said
this,
that's his
contact
brother
me.
too. He said,
Wow.
I said, yeah, your brother. He said, yeah.
Yo.
So I always thought that until he
Doc, you
died.
came with a valid situation. I forgot about that.
Alex.
Alex is love you. That was his man.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
always thought y'all was brothers.
the Mecca audio run made Alex. Because
Yeah.
Alex was the only one in there with long ass coats and shit. With, you know what I'm saying, with his camera, taking the picture. Everybody love Alex, man. Like, Alex come, you already know what time it is, you know what I'm saying?
God bless,
God bless
the
that.
dead. Alex gave
Alex,
me a
man.
bag of negatives before he died from Club 2000 with Tupac and everybody in.
Yo.
Tupac,
And
Queen
every-
Latifah,
You know?
Naughty by Nature,
Jodeci.
Jodeci, I
You know
brought
what I
them
mean?
in. I
Russell
brought them in.
Simmons.
You know, we
Yeah,
know
I
the
already
story.
know. Come on,
Take it
man.
easy.
You know?
Dr. Dre and Snoop.
You know?
Dr. Dre brother, what's his name?
MC Ren?
No,
Warren G.
Warren G. All of them used to be in
And
the club
King T
every
came up
week.
in there.
Every week. Tupac, all of them every week, just like he talking about.
But you know what's crazy? Right before Alex died, Alex supposed to came on the show, man. We was doing the old school joint, old Harlem. We brought in the Rucker guys. The Rucker guys we brought
Greg
in.
Mathis and them?
Greg
or
Mathis.
Gusto?
He died, but
Gusto
the other
then.
ones.
Gusto and
Al
EJ.
Cash and
Yeah.
you know, we brought them on the show. We supposed to have Alex, he died. I was like, oh man, he said, yo, I'm gonna bring all the pictures. We gonna go back. That'd have been a classic interview.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But he had everything. And Club 2000, like I said, that thing was rocking. Mecca who?
So let me ask you a
Mecca
question, man.
Audio.
Just jump in and out. So, how did you acquire the Club 2000? Hold up. Next question is, did you think it was going to go where it went when you first started doing parties there?
Yeah, my man got knocked over in DR. They contacted me. They wanted me to do something, and you know what I mean? And, you know, I took half of it and became half partners with, you know, his partner because he got knocked and had to get rid of what he had. You know what I mean? So, you know, that's how I got into that. And as far as, I knew it was going to be all that because I didn't buy the club for me. I didn't buy the club to say, let me make a profit. A profit was the last thing on my mind when I got the club.
Right.
I just got the club for someplace for us to congregate because my money was long like that. You understand what I'm saying? We used to meet up at the Mecca, which was, you know, like a hole in the wall, but you know, I had the whole building. But the store was small. And it, you know, there'd be 20, 30, you know what I mean, foreign cars out there, dudes coming to check me, asking me what I'm doing tonight, because they want to go wherever I'm going. And then I'm flying down to Ebony
facts.
Lounge on the 19th. I'm down at Ebony
Ebony
Lounge,
Lounge,
and I
that's
got
my
20
shit.
cars go up in there. We
Yeah,
go up
yeah,
in
we
there,
heavy,
we buy
yeah.
out every bottle we got in
Everything.
there.
If
They
you don't
got-
come in, you don't come when we come in,
Yeah,
they all gone.
It's a wrap. You
It's
know
a
what I
wrap.
mean? And then they run
All
out of
of them
liquor.
gone.
So now we still want to drink, so we might go hit Willie's Lounge or go over to
Yeah.
Savoy Manor, you know what I mean, in the Bronx, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
We
yeah.
moving around, you
Yeah,
understand what I'm
yeah,
saying?
definitely
And we
moving
buying
around.
out the bar wherever we
Buy it
go.
out, yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, I
Tunnel,
sat back
the tunnel
at
and
the
all
tunnel.
that?
Yeah, but that's when you go downtown.
Right,
Keep it
right.
up Harlem.
Keep it up.
You know what I mean? This is Harlem right now. You know what I mean? This underground Harlem that my people from Harlem know what I'm talking about. But when you hitting these type of spots back in those days, man, and you got killers and wolves out there, and you got bad females out there, you got you know, you got everything. Everything is on the street. You know what I mean? Uptown in Harlem. You know what I mean? But everything criminal
Yeah.
was on the street.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There was regular people too, don't get it twisted.
Yeah.
But 90% was criminal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So everybody knew everybody. It was only maybe 5%, not even 10%. You know, that wasn't really, you know, acceptance upon what we did to survive because everybody was poor. So whatever we did was acceptable.
Right.
You know what I mean?
We was all fighting the same fight at the time.
You understand?
Fighting
And the same fight was being broke.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's what that was about, you
Right.
know? So, you know, I just say all that to say that times was hard back then, but we stuck together. And like I did a story today about a young boy from the pink houses in East New York, 16 years old, shot a woman that was a government witness, you know, for to join the gang. You know what I mean? Then he turned around and told that he did it for such and such and such and such and pled guilty. So now he pled guilty. So now he pleads guilty and he's getting ready to get between 24 and 30 years. And they waited from he turned 16 till he turned 18 and then charged him. Because they had him when he was 16 when it happened. No, he pled guilty.
They copped out then.
Yeah, he copped out. But what I'm saying is he pled guilty.
Gotcha.
You understand? So they got that off. You understand what I'm saying? So now they got the youngin. But, you know, picture something like that happening back in our time where you got babies out here doing this. I mean, we didn't ask the babies to do our violent work.
Nah.
You know what I mean? The babies were safe and protected.
Babies.
We protected the babies.
And the old
we might
people
have disrespected the women, but we respected the elders and the babies.
And the babies, man.
You know, that's because the ones our age, the women, you know what I mean? They was out there on the street and they wasn't showing nothing worthy of respect.
Respect your elders.
Bitches and hold them all day. And they loved it because they already knew they was out there, you know, living that type of savage life. You understand? Like we were living a savage life selling drugs, just letting you know that's what the hood was. You know what I mean? Girl,
but like you said, the real gangsters, the real tough guys, you understand what I'm saying? We don't have no harmful anything towards our elders and kids.
That's it.
Just like the Scarface movie, when he was supposed to hit the kid up, the Jewish dude. You understand? For Sosa, and you know Sosa and Scarface wasn't no joke, but Sosa smashed, you know his army was crazy big. Anyway, make a long story short, when Scarface said I can't do it, and he hit the dude in the head, because it was kids. He's like, nah, call it off. Knowing, you know, he gonna have a beef with Sosa that you don't really want. And I'm just in that era of how we grew up was.
Because you don't want that on your conscience.
Nah, man,
you
that's
know
crazy.
You harmed an innocent child.
Man,
you understand what I'm saying? We respected the babies. If we saw a kid doing something wrong, we'll spank him.
Yeah.
We'll cuss him out, tell him, take your ass home. What are you doing kicking that little girl like that? We don't even know him. I'm an old drug dealer. I'm in a whole different neighborhood and I see a little boy disrespect a little girl. I'm going to say, well, what you doing?
That's right.
Man, get your ass over and leave that girl alone.
That's right.
You
know what I'm gonna do here?
That's how we
take
was
this
raised
$25 and go get
that's what I'm gonna get to next. But the same way we kick him in the ass if we go in the store, like the other day I'm in the store on 8th Avenue, about two little girls came in. They was about maybe 14 and 15 and you know what I mean? But they at the counter with their little shorts on and they reaching up and they looking grown. But I don't want them to have to do nothing other than, you know, be children to get what they need to get.
Exactly.
So they came and they was deciding what they gonna get. I said, nah, go ahead, I'll pay for it. I'll get change for $100 anyway. So I said, nah, I'll pay for it. So I said, go ahead, you don't want something else? And one ran back there and the other one was kind of nervous. So I'm trying to tell like, nah, you go ahead and get what you want. No, you want more than that. You know, so they went and got their little food. And then when they got the food and walked outside, their uncle was out there. And their uncle screamed on them. You know what I mean? I guess looking at their fast girls or whatever and said, what you doing out here? You know what I mean? Where you get that from? You know, so I come walking out the store. But the uncle know me. You know what I mean? So they said, oh, he gave it to us. They said, oh, man, that's unique, man, because I haven't seen him since 92. They said, man, you still the same way, man. Now you looking out, you know what I mean? For my babies. You know what I mean? Those was his grandkids.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know, but that's how long I've been gone. People don't understand. They're quick to come on there and try and backbite because they see numbers going up instead of looking at what a nigga really been through. So 26 years I sat in the cage.
But not only that though, when
5 years consecutive in ADX Supermax where they got El Chapo and the Unabomber.
26 years.
I did 5 years in there.
Let's get into that.
And that's why I tell these people, you know what I mean? I'm burnt out. I know I'm burnt out. Like a nigga coming from overseas and I rock chopping off legs and seeing bodies blowing up by the landmines and all that, and they come back mentally scarred. Trust me, I know I'm mentally scarred. I just know how to hide my scars, and I know when to release my scars and use them for my energy and my fuel to survive, because that's what life is about. Y'all might not understood what I said, but I know it's intriguing to you. But follow what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Games is not to be played. Two things you don't get in life, and that's a do-over. You don't get no do-overs.
Yeah, you don't get no do-over. That's facts.
So, 26 years, let's get to that. How that day was when you got sentenced or you copped out to a trial, whatever.
I went to trial,
and
I waited to get sentenced.
How that felt? Like, to the people's, we like to speak to the youth. You know, a lot of people, like, they feeling this right now.
But I'm gonna keep it 100. I was so knee deep in the street, you know what I mean? I knew I was getting life, and I didn't care that I was getting life. I had so much drugs, my guidelines was life all the way across the board. The judge couldn't do nothing if he wanted to. I knew that and I understood that because my lawyer explained these things to me because I had a paid lawyer. And he said, man, you got 330 kilos. You know what I mean? I can't do nothing for you.
330 kilos, crazy. So, did you ever have a plea, cop out? Or they never offered?
No, I don't talk about cop-outs.
Oh, so you told him you're going to the door?
Yeah, I fired 2 lawyers for talking to the prosecutor. You work for me. Me and the prosecutor not friends. You and the prosecutor not friends if you're working for me. So you ain't got nothing to say to him but give you the evidence. Whatever happens, that's what the hustle gods want, and that's where it go. You know what I mean? I played my hand. I lost that, but I won it because I won my freedom back.
Yes, you did.
You know, but like I said, I knew I was gonna get life, so it didn't move me. You understand? Not trying to play no tough guy or nothing, because I wouldn't wish that on nobody in the world, but I had to just block out everything and just become cold and stand there as a militant soldier. You understand what I'm saying?
I give it to you. I give it to you, man. You held it down, brother. I know you. I know you good, man. You know, I couldn't. I wouldn't have seen it any other way.
You know,
From,
no,
you know
I'm just saying, but you can't
I know. I can
like
imagine
to
what you're
stand there,
thinking.
my
It's crazy.
nigga.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm talking about standing in front of the judge,
Yeah.
a man that says judging your freedom,
Yeah.
and I gotta hold it together to let everybody see that my mom ain't raised no bitch.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? So I'm standing there, and you know, he gave a thing, asked me if I had anything to say. You know, that's where you growl. I came from Jamaica with no shoes. I didn't say none of that crap. That wasn't gonna move that man hard. I had 330 kilos.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I told him straight up, I said, yo, I can't read, write, send me somewhere so I can learn to read and write and further my education in case something come down the line 20, 30 years from now. Prosecutor cussed me out, called me a scumbag, everything under the earth. Said, man, do that in my 30 years, whatever is going on illegal, he'll figure out a way to master it, because that's how this man's mind works.
Wow. So with the, damn. Prosecutor's dirty, man.
You know?
The man sat there and said he want to
Yo.
go somewhere good.
That was in VA.
Yeah, it was in VA.
Whoa,
Norfolk
VA,
on Granby
VA
Street.
don't play no games, man.
Yeah, right on Granby Street across
Granby
from the
Street,
school.
downtown Granby Street.
You know, yeah. Yo, but that joint there, though, when he did that, it was like, I already knew what I had to get. You know what I mean? So I was prepared for it, because this is a fight, my nigga. You know what I mean? You know, what am I going to do? Drop dead? You know what I mean? I got to stand and fight, so I had to face it as a man. You know what I mean? Because all I want on my tombstone when I die is honorable. I don't want nothing else but one word, honorable.
That's right, honorable, man. You know, but to jump on what you're saying real quick. Listen what I'm trying to tell y'all, man, all right? What the man is trying to tell you, 26 years of your life. You understand what I'm saying? Getting caught with all the work you got caught with, getting all that time. Everybody ain't gonna stand up, man. Some of y'all ain't gonna stand up. Sorry to say, I'm keeping told you. It's a lot of time. Hold that down and come home and still be able to progress in life. You understand what I'm saying, though? And still have all your scuba the man work out. His mind is right. He got a couple businesses that he running. His podcast. Follow Unique Mecca Audio on YouTube. Subscribe. Like his shit. I know this fella here, man. You know? And God is all over him right now, man. You know what I'm saying? And he just want to let y'all know about the gangster side. You know what I mean? But let you know, I'm still doing me. What's up?
Yeah, and at the end of the day, I want y'all to fully understand that everything he just said is 100, but man, it wasn't worth it. You know what I mean? I'm gonna tell you straight up. If they wanted me to do it again, I wouldn't do it again.
Absolutely not.
You know, it wasn't worth it. So if a kid don't understand that from a nigga that done been to the top and came all the way down, because when they come, my nigga.
And I definitely want to say this.
I commend you for saying
because
that.
yes, we running a little late, but we saw you at the Hell Up in Harlem.
Heaven up.
Heaven Up in Harlem cookout. Shout out to D. He gonna come back on the show, and you like, yeah, we gonna do it on Wednesday. Da da da. So when we came, that one came on late. People like, wow, he ain't show up this night. I said, yo, one thing about this era here, man, we ain't worried about it. He might not be here on time, but he gonna come.
Niggas
One
always
thing
late.
we on it, man, but the thing is, we honorable with our word. We said it's gonna be somewhere, gonna be somewhere.
And that's it.
And we wasn't even worried.
Mhm.
So we just did a little something. People like, yo, Unique ain't show up, blah, 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 blah. I said, yo, he gonna come up. He did the drop at Heavens in Harlem. And he did his little promo today. So I'm like, we ain't worried about it. We just gonna lamp here until the time he come. So we know the temperature of that era. That era means some integrity, like, nah, I got to show up. You know what I mean? So this for the younger people, your word is born, man.
Let me expand it this way, man. Let me take it straight to the street, gritty and raw. If you on the street and somebody trying to kill your man, this person trying to kill your man, you understand? Now, you want to save your man's life, so you go to this person, you tell him, man, please don't kill my friend, man. You know, you say you got love for me, man, respect me and don't kill this man. You understand what I'm saying? So then now he tells him, just tell him stay out my way. You understand what I'm saying? And say, well, thank you for sparing my man's life. Now he leaves, you know? And then now, you know, he comes back, either one of them, and go against their word. You understand what I'm saying? Now, that's reason to kill everything in the family with the bloodline. So certain things we don't cross because it went back that notorious.
100%.
You understand?
Good analogy.
Good.
Yeah.
So, you know, you want to give somebody a word that if he leave him alone, leave your man alone, and let your man live. You know what I mean? That everything gonna be all right. You know, and you want him to take your word for it. So if he give you his word to save his man's life, you got to be willing to do that. So at the end of the day, all we have to have is our word.
Exactly.
If a man don't have his word, he's nothing.
That's right.
Nothing.
So your word is
But
your bond.
I want to ask you this, because it's crazy. Like, a lot of times people, when we start the podcast, people like, damn, y'all doing that? People like, damn, y'all squared up, whatever. What makes you come home? And I ain't gonna lie, you came home and you went right to it, man. You got that camera and you went right to it non-stop.
Yeah,
So what makes you decide to do that? Because like you said, this is something you would have never probably, if you forced him, like, I never do no shit like this.
Man, I came home, my kids introduced, because I ain't had no phone in prison. My kids introduced me to YouTube when I came home, and social media with the Instagram and all this, and I see everybody up there supposed to be flossing and giving messages, and I look at it, no disrespect to them, but say, man, these niggas is whack. You know what I mean? They need to look at a real nigga. They need to hear what a man is. Because I'm listening to these people and, you know, they speaking about things that they don't know. You know what I mean? Instead of saying you don't know, then you could receive it a little better knowing that he don't know, but instead they try to act like they masters at something they don't know. And they trying to push their, you know, interpretation of it, you know, onto the people on YouTube. And as I watch that coming home, and I'm saying, these niggas is twisted. You know what I mean? So that's why I decided to start my own joint. So I went on Queen's Flip, introduced myself to the people, told them where I was at, and then I interviewed, you know, the big heavyweights from New York to let them know the same way you could get me, how you got me here, the same way I got them to get right on my platform just coming home. So that solidified myself on YouTube. That was my branding. You know, I got the approval from the men that they've been worshiping while I've been gone that was on YouTube because I wasn't on YouTube. So now I come on YouTube, so I bring them with me. That's why I brought the good, the bad, and the ugly to show that I can.
But see, let me
You
say
came
something.
home
Hold on,
21, right?
Let me jump in real
When you
quick.
came home, 21?
20.
20. You know what's crazy? Because I remember when you came home, and the first thing people said, oh, y'all got to get Unique. But, you know, some people when they come home, right, B? They's like, oh, y'all got to get him. Because
I said I can get him, but I ain't
Harlem.
calling.
We took care of everybody in Harlem. Because this is like the first stop people come to Harlem. Like, it's a love thing. Like, you know what I mean? This is a show love. But it's like, you know, this ain't for everybody. To be honest, then we start rocking. I start seeing you on YouTube. It's like, yo,
But let me go a little deeper. Doc. See, when he came home, first of all, he always got that energy, man. he's an energy dude. He likes the mic. He likes to talk. Like a Club 2000. That's what he do. Club 2000. He'll have Luke, everybody, the strippers, Joe, everybody in there. But at some point in time, you gotta give this nigga the mic. He gonna do what he doing.
That's why he got his own thing.
Yeah, he gonna. So
Hey, yo, I own the joint. I do what I want to do.
Yeah, he do what you
know
do.
what I mean?
He do
Bottom
what you
line.
do. But see, I
And
know
that's
his
how,
energy,
that's how
right?
all the chants was created.
Yeah.
Yeah,
me,
AOI and all that
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Dougie Fresh, it was a little situation. I know y'all heard about it. It was in the media and all that stuff. But the hey, alright, you know what I'm saying? That started as when Club 2000, when he first opened it up and everybody started coming, we had such a good time. Back then, y'all popping like bottles of Grey Goose and all that. Oh, we popping champagne. Wasn't champagne, wasn't nothing else.
Yeah, it's
I ain't never seen no hard drink with that.
I've never
If you
seen
got
no
a
hard
hard, if you got a hard drink, you went and bought a cup and
mixed
drink
it.
it.
Yeah.
You ain't buy the
no
bottle. We don't drink that.
Yeah.
You
But
know
that's
what I mean?
new though.
Right, but now no, but here what I'm saying, and jumping back to Club 2000, is that the shit was so popular. If you don't come early, the line around the motherfucking corner, yo. Or if you don't know nobody,
Yeah.
you ain't coming downstairs. Don't call this nigga. That's when we just got cell phones. The old Jones when they first came out.
With the big ass
The
batteries.
red, yeah.
Big joint.
Or the black Jones that
The
go on the
Nokia.
car
Yeah,
with
the
the beeper.
Motorola.
With the beeper.
Yeah.
With the beeper.
1-800 Scarface, baby. International hustle.
But you know what I mean? So what I'm saying is that when he came home and I saw him and he started talking about podcasts, he asked me a few pointers. I put him on to it, you know what I mean? Like Doc said, he just went straight to it. But that's the energy he got. When he get on something, that's what he do. He goes straight to it. Whether it's good or it's bad. That's just how he is, man. I just had to jump on that. But Doc here don't know. He do go straight to it.
But it's crazy because didn't
He ain't trying to lose.
mention him in one of our interviews, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he was home yet, right? No.
Who?
Well, Miss T mentioned him in our interview.
No, they said he might be on his way home. He wasn't home yet.
Yeah, they was fighting for the petition at the time.
Yeah.
Because I
Fight for the
remember,
jump,
yeah. Because I remember, I was like, damn, it's crazy. Then when you came home, it's like that was on. I was like, we got to get.
Because the
Unique.
girl that helped today,
I said we got to get unique.
Brittany Barnett,
the other one,
Susan,
no, one from Virginia, man.
who, Karen?
Karen.
Yeah.
Karen, the one that helped me with Abel Barber.
Yeah.
Karen, that assisted him on getting out, get released. She helped me with Abel Barber, and when I told her, that's my man, she said, oh shit, I know, you know, all that type of stuff. But
Karen Morrissey.
Karen Morrison, live in Virginia. Good person, man. She get down, man. Shout out to Karen, man.
Yeah, Karen Morrissey or Morrison. It's something like that.
Yeah,
man.
it's
But
Morrison.
she
It's
do
Morrison.
advocacy work down
Yeah,
there.
exactly.
Yeah.
It's called Fighting for Freedom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like I said, man, that's just how we look out for each other back then. It's a unity thing, man, and your word is everything. If a dude lied to you, that's like reasons to cut him off, and if you ain't gonna cut his head off, then definitely cut him off. Because you don't want to cut a dude off with bad intentions and come back and get you, because a whole lot of that y'all have seen in Carlito's way. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, you gotta be careful who you cut off and make sure if they take it the wrong way, you gotta cut them all the way off. You know what I mean? But, it was just a whole different time. That's why me coming home and I seeing, all this violence going on, like what's going on in Chicago, that's like crazy. They killing each other and then making videos about it, not knowing that these people is watching the social media and they grabbing everything that's going on, and they're talking about something that happened last night or 5 minutes ago. You know what I mean? Before the police even know.
But you know what's crazy? This one I said, I was telling somebody, I said, yo, you need taking it serious, because I'm in tune with the drill scene. When I saw you like FBG Duck, I'm like, wow, he really taking it serious. Because normally, like, older guys, they don't get into like, normally you'll stay in a certain lane, but I've still touch on FBG Duck, King Von situation. I said he really is in tune and really.
No, because I give out my phone number, and by me giving out my phone number, people call me, and I answer the phone, and they call me from Chicago. You know what I mean? They call me from Pittsburgh. My man from Pittsburgh called me. I talked to him on the Instagram today. I communicate with the people. I answer the phone that I put up on my thing, 917-680-9091. I answer the phone You know what I mean? If I don't answer it, I'm busy. Call back or leave it or text me a message.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I'm not gonna waste my time putting them a number up there because people call and say, man, I can't believe you answered. I can't believe the number's real. Who the hell is gonna put a fake number up there? I can't even fathom what mentality would put a fake number up on YouTube. What you're gonna tell the people, I got you. You know what I mean? And never even get to see them to let them know that you got them. I mean, I can't understand the logic.
Most
in
people
that.
probably put like a Google number where you get like back to them, not that your personal phone. That's why they probably say
Oh, that's probably what they mean. Okay, well maybe that's what it to give them that, but that kind of bugged me out. Like I can't believe you answered. Yeah, I put the number up there. So if you want to reach, I got people call me 2, 3, 4 in the morning. If I'm up, I'm answering. If I'm not up, I call them back in the morning when I get a chance.
Oh, so you really in tune with your people?
Hell yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. A lot of people ain't doing that.
Oh
Open,
man, like I
'cause you
said,
have
people
a-
call me 2 in the morning. I called a dude 1 in the morning. He got mad. It's supposed to be a friend. He gets mad. I called him 1 in the morning. Oh, you gonna wake me up? You know what I mean? I got subscribers calling me 1 in the morning because you don't know what a man going through 1 in the morning. So if you're trying to help, you got to be open 24
Oh, I
hours.
see what you're saying. Yeah.
No,
So,
but
but I had a dude call me talk about, you know what I mean, I don't want to get in, but, you know, being molested by the stepfather, this and that, and he up late night, he drinking, trying to forget it, and a lot of other things going on. You understand what I'm saying? But that brother needed somebody to talk to 2 in the morning. So Allah allowed me to put my number on the screen, and he saw it, utilized it, and called my hotline. You understand? And now me and him talk regular.
But I want you to touch on this. It's crazy that I know what you said, people reaching out to you. It's crazy how most people you don't know support you than the people you know. Like one thing, them guys, YouTube, oh, you nigga, you probably never met them physically in person. You dealt with them online. But it's amazing. They will send you donations. They will, yo, how you doing, unique? Oh, you sick? You feel better? Really caring. But the people you knew for 30 years, you're going, the people who 8th Avenue, 7th Lennox, they don't tune into your show. I guarantee you, majority of the people, especially YouTube, it's people from all over, like you said, Pittsburgh, Chicago, Memphis, California. It's
You're right,
crazy.
because out of 50,000 people, most of those thousands of people, that's 60,000 people. So out of those 60,000 people, I know we don't have 10,000 people in Harlem that's following.
No.
Out of 60, so I'm going to
Nah,
show you where they at.
YouTube,
You know,
they're
got
more out of
1,000.
town.
You know what I mean? And
They're out of
2,000.
town. They're out of town. Even with us. I mean,
But they-
the majority of the majority of our viewers is from out of town.
Yeah.
Not from
Cause I get
the
love
town.
from
Right.
New Orleans.
That's
you know what I
100%.
mean? California. I have people call me from Arizona. You understand? Texas. You know, and of course, all up and down the East Coast.
But
Because I
it's
answer
sad,
my
though.
phone, man.
But it's sad that, like you said, you spend time and like you said, it's people here need the help, but they won't call and
See,
show
people up
them
here, what they do, they call later, Doc. Like I said, when you first rocking, they don't want, like he said, they don't want to see you climb.
You know, so
They don't want to see you win.
Yeah.
So why they gonna call you? Why they come on your show? It's not happening. People out of town don't feel that way about you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you getting the real respect and the just due that you get from the people that ain't from around your way, opposed to the people that's here. But this shit ain't nothing new. It's just a different form. Cause you podcasting or you radio play. Right now you in a different lane. So hey, fuck that nigga doing. You know, you doing some real positive shit. They hating cause they can't move. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Nigga
I
did
can't
26
even figure
years.
it out, man.
Now this nigga here. And they got like 70 million motherfucking reviewers and 30,000 subscribers. Like, what the?
60, get it right.
But I'm just saying, 60, but they hate.
I'm
Man.
fucking with you.
They hate, man.
Yeah.
You know, because you're doing some positive shit and some community-based shit. You information. You like a journalist now. A lady called me a journalist one time. That's what you're a journalist. She said, you know you're a journalist, right? I said, journalist, me? She said, yeah, you're a journalist. She said, the work that you're doing, you and your friend, yeah, that's journalism. I ain't said I seen him just do what we do. But that's what you are professionally, man. You know what I mean? So let me ask you a question. So once you first got monetized, Made you go on there, huh?
You're the one that helped me get monetized.
Correct.
But I called you because my people didn't know how to do it.
right?
You know? And it was funny because, I got my first paycheck. And when I got the first paycheck, at the end of the month, the money started going down every day. So I'm thinking they taking the money back because I'm not claiming it.
Right.
You know what
Now
I
they
mean?
don't
Because
take
I didn't have a bank account hooked
Oh,
up.
right.
That's what my mentality is.
Oh.
No nigga like me, I ain't never used no
Yeah.
damn bank. You know what I mean? I use apartments, nigga. You know what I mean? And garages, in basements.
Yeah.
But, you know, so I wasn't used to the bank thing.
Yeah.
So when I had X amount of dollars and every day it went down, you know,
I think you're losing money.
more. Yeah, I'm thinking they taking their money back, saying that I didn't claim it. So I'm cussing my people, man, son, give my money for these crackers, take the money back.
Yeah.
And I'm going off like a cold fool. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just coming in. You know, I'm just coming out into this. But they didn't know what they were doing, so I wasn't all the way wrong.
Right.
But I had to call him, and then he put me on his man, and they got together, and they wound up hooking it up to get me monetized.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I
And
ain't
you
know
got
what
all
the hell
your
I was
money
doing.
back.
Yeah, it never went nowhere.
Never
They
went.
held it and they just gave me one big check. But what it was is YouTube monitors it every 28 days.
Right.
So after 28 days, we go to 29th day, you don't have the first of the month no more. You got the first of this new month. So whatever money you made on the first, let's say you made 4,000, 2,000 on the first. You understand? And then on this first, you only made 1,000. So now you're gonna have 3,000 less than what you had for what you made in the last 28 days. You know? So, you know, yeah, I cold panic, man.
Let's get the likes up, y'all. Hit that like button, subscribe button.
Yeah, but that's why I got the YouTube though, you know what I mean? I just saw what they was doing up there, and to me I was like, man, nigga looking at this, you know what I mean? You know, they need to see you neat.
Yeah, that nigga he want that shit bad, and they call me every day too. He getting that shit right. Like you said, the reason why I'm saying I was laughing when you said he went right to it, cause that's what he did. Soon as he put it to his head,
Yeah.
nigga's relentless, man. He gonna get.
No, but that's how
man.
that's how
Cause
we
he
is
gonna,
though.
nigga, huh?
Like when you was like, yo, come on. Once we start,
That's how
when
we
we
did
said
it,
we
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
starting back.
Yeah.
Keep Cash, Don Vito, myself, we all was like, man, ain't no in between. We fully fledged at it, right?
Yeah.
Every day we calling each other, we building.
No,
doing
but you
different
got to
things.
in any
We ain't
business.
half-ass. We like Vito always say, once we start, we going head
Yeah,
first.
it's either on or off. Ain't no in
Ain't no
between.
in between.
You know what I'm saying?
But
If
that's
I'm
what
gonna
I'm
do it, I
saying.
ain't gonna do it.
I get up every morning between 5 and 6 a.m. every morning. You know what I mean? I make my prayer, I lay down and get out my little notepad, and I just lay back and I think about whatever it was that I was meditating on while I was resting.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And then I write things down and certain memories come back. And that's how I get my topics for the day that I'm gonna speak on.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? That morning. You know what I mean? So if I'm a little slower moving, the video go up at 11 instead of 9 in the morning.
Mhm.
But you know, I lay down and you know I got my little pen and pad there, and I just lay there, and I'm just thinking, and I'm remembering what I was thinking while I was resting.
Mhm.
And then different ideas came to mind, and different things and scenarios that I've been through in life. When you've been through the shit I've been through, shit come in and go out and come in and go out. You gotta write it down, because it might go out and you don't know when it's gonna come back with everything that
That's
you got
right.
in me. Because you gotta remember, I was in New York, I was in Philly, I was in D.C., I was in Baltimore, I was in Virginia, I was
Miami.
in North Carolina, I was in Miami, I was in Atlanta, I was up on the whole East Coast, and each place I'm at, I got groups of dudes that's working for me. You understand what I'm saying? That have their own team. You understand? And their own neighborhood. And then when I go down there, now I meet that neighborhood. You know what I mean? I'm doing this in 10 different states, in like 3, 4 different neighborhoods in each state. You know what I mean? So I mean, the shit I've been through is like endless. I run into people that, you know, one thing I'll never forget is the eyes. I don't care how old you get, how many wrinkles you get, your eyes is the only thing that don't change. Because I done seen dudes when I was in prison that I haven't seen, you know what I mean, in like 20 years. And when I seen him, we was both like maybe 30, and now he's 50, and his eyes is dropping. I mean, everything is skin. You know what I mean? He done got fat. He got a beard. You know what I mean? And all I need to see is his eyes, and I know it's him. Because that for some reason, that don't age.
That's why even the feds, they tell you to do the eye scan,
The retina.
the retina. Yeah, they do that.
Eyes is big. They also say that eyes never lie.
Yeah, eyes the
You know what
window
I'm
to
saying?
the soul.
Yeah, you look at motherfucking eyes, you can tell a lot of shit, you know?
Man. So, you know, but like I said, you know, when I'm going to all these different states, meeting all these different people, like the dude called me, said, tell a Pittsburgh story. I've been meaning to tell a Pittsburgh story for about 10 months. You know what I mean? But so many other stories popping in my head. You know what I mean? And it's not like nothing is mandatory, because it's my shit and I do what I want to do when I feel it. And that's why it's so good, because it's my natural, you know, energy and what I'm feeling at the moment. And that's how I do my joints over at my channel, like how I'm doing it with you. You know, we just vibing. You know, you my man, so I'm gonna give you me. You know what I mean? But you know, I don't even do these interviews. You know what I mean? I'm not really into it like that. You know, if I feel like it, the wind hit me.
Yeah.
You know, I say, all right, cool. But you know, he called, you called, so there was no need.
So when you started your show, again, and you wanted to get everything set up, you wanted to get monetized, you just wanted it. Why did you want it so much, man? And you never did it. Why you wanted it so much? And you just
It
came up
wasn't-
from doing
it-
26
no, but
years.
it wasn't about-
That's a hell of a story right
but,
there.
yeah, but I'm
You know what I'm
saying
saying?
it wasn't about even wanting it so much. It's not even wanting it. It's just something I wanted to do. And anything I want to do, I grab that motherfucker by the horns and tackle it.
There you go.
I'm a warrior, nigga. So that might
Let 'em
look
know.
like I wanted it. I mean, whatever I want to do, I'm gonna attack it,
That's what I'm
and
talking
my
about.
all go into it until I complete it.
Man. That's what the viewers probably wondering, like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? This dude did 26 years, he came home. Because I know some people who've been trying to do this shit for years and
Yeah.
still ain't got it. They just come to me and Doc like, yo,
Yeah.
man, y'all charged for teaching podcasting and
Yeah,
shit like
yeah.
that.
They
You know what I mean?
They offered to pay us.
But Unique Mecca Audio came home, my man with the energy, relentless and shit. And you know, and you just make the
Man.
right phone calls and network with the right people. You always been a networking nigga anyway. You know what I mean?
because-
So that's right. You jump right into a lane that, and you winning on it, man. That's all
Man,
right.
see, I come from the era, I call it the Robin Hood era. You know what I mean? You know, Robin Hood take from the rich and give to the poor. You know what I mean? That's what we did. You know what I mean? We
Yeah.
took from the rich and we gave it back to each other is what my generation, the real niggas did.
That's facts.
And that's why we still have love 30 years later.
Yeah.
Cause you know how many families I fed back then, and we talking about another 3 decades later, they done had kids, their kids done had kids, and they done told them who I am because the things that I've done for them, no one else still have never done it. So this is one of those landmark moments. Meeting Unique is a landmark moment in a person's life. You know what I mean? Where they're gonna remember something about Unique to tell their grandkids. I was gone 30 years and my name stayed alive out here, and I didn't have no social media. Didn't know what social media was, just for me being unique. You understand? You gotta remember, like me, Kevin Childs, Peter Shue, Lou Sims, Farish, you know, just all of us in general from that era. You understand? OG Daniel from that era. For us to still, you know what I mean, have our name remembered after 30 years when we had no social media.
Exactly.
We did this with no social media. So dudes don't even understand how big we are right now because our people is holding us back because we still alive. But in 20 years, your grandkids is going to eat from the same interview that I'm doing. Because it's going to pick up. Your people don't want to support you till you're dead.
Exactly.
Remember,
Till
I
you
ran
dead.
with Tupac.
Right.
Nobody loved Tupac when he was alive. They all hated him. Don't let him fool you. All these fake rappers and all these people talking like they was this and that with him. You know, the rappers, you know, was cool with him. I'm talking before the Suge Knight. I'm talking about when Tupac started.
Yeah.
When he was in New York.
He was in New York.
Before
yeah.
he went to death row.
Yeah, I done hung out. Me and him hung out quite a few times.
I'm talking about before he went to death
Before all
row.
that shit. He was a good dude, man.
It was excellent dude.
Quiet
That's the point.
dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, he got the rollie and all that. He one of the first dudes that had the rollie that wasn't in the game that I met. You know what I'm saying? A young dude. And a lot of dudes just start hating on him and shit, man.
But
And
now
for
that
nothing.
he's dead, the moral of my story is now that he's dead, everybody love him. He's always been their big superhero.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's how the Beat 139 gonna be
Exactly.
in 20 years.
Absolutely.
So you said earlier, I know earlier on, because I always watch your channel, supported you. You said you used to be into doing interviews and having guests. Why you don't like having guests now?
Because they like hearing me speak. So if I start bringing guests, then they'll start like hearing guests, and there's not enough guests.
Oh, okay.
And you know, the people get used to something. So right now they're comfortable with me telling the stories one-on-one. So why would I leave that to go bring other people and then gotta keep chasing people?
You find
and
another
bringing
lane.
people
Find another
where
lane.
I done found it where the people like to see me. You know what I mean? You don't want to have a show that the people only want to see the guests.
Right.
You know what I mean? When
right.
you run a one-man show, like y'all the team, y'all run a brand, but I'm one man.
Yeah.
So I want them wanting to see my guests before they see me.
Right, I got you.
I want them to want to see my guests
Yeah.
along with me.
Right, opposite.
You understand what I'm saying?
Switch it around.
Yeah. You know how we do so. So, you know, it's just a business strategy and it's working. So, you know, I'm riding it. You know what I mean? Make sure I give interesting stories, good stories, drop jewels. And that's why I say the game is to be sold, not told. Let me say this. I watched the joint and everybody in their podcast put their cash app up, stuff like that. Y'all put your cash app up?
No, we don't got a cash app up. We going to put it up though.
Okay, but you see what I'm saying?
We don't have a cash
Yeah,
app.
but that's a part of the hustle.
Yeah.
Is what I'm getting at is the cash app. So you get clowns that say that, oh, he asked for a cash app. Of course he asked for a cash app. This is a business.
It's a business.
You understand? You like the content, you donate to the content. You like
Yeah.
the service at the restaurant, you give a tip. I went to a restaurant, bought something today, me and my man ate, and it's cost us $100. They told us we had to give them 15% tips. I had to give them $15. You know what I mean? I had to give them $15 tip. You know what I mean? And you want to watch my YouTube for free and you love my content.
Yeah.
What part of the game is that? You tip the restaurant and the white man and the Chinese man, the German man,
It's
the
called
Russian
taxes,
and
man.
wherever you see.
Everywhere,
You know what I mean?
everywhere,
But I'm glad
everything
he-
you got to pay taxes.
But I'm glad he spoke on that.
Nah, I get
because
that. Y'all need to get it right and talk to the viewers so they
100%
understand.
right about that
Right.
because I used to feel like, damn, if it feel like you coming on begging me, like yo, hit the cash app,
Nah.
go to
Jerry Lewis do
this,
it, my
that.
nigga, every year.
Nah,
Yeah.
he do the
Telethon.
telethon.
Jerry Lewis
the
do
telethon.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So I
And
mean,
my boy Elder
but
told
when
me
we
about
do
that.
anything we do, our own people gonna scrutinize us because they want to pull us down. So I ignore all that bull crap and I tell them, man, Unique Mecca Hall, make sure it says 2020 when you hit the account to see when it was
That
created,
cash app,
and there's
yeah.
no ones in my name, and I explain everything because I want to be paid for my service, and I think I'm entitled to that.
Exactly.
You are.
I ain't realized that, but this guy Elder, he put me up on that. He said, yo, man, you give him good contact, you got to put your cash app up there.
Man, that's
And,
common
and let
sense.
people know, yo, hit the
Family,
cash
anywhere
app.
you go in America, you like the service. You understand what I'm saying? You give a damn tip. End the damn story. But niggas come to YouTube and they want it for nothing.
Yeah.
Right.
That's why I tell them go to
Right.
another channel.
Right.
I don't got nothing for nothing.
Yeah.
Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
You gotta
Makes
buy
a lot
your
of
gear
sense.
and all that and
Yeah.
pay for all of this.
Yeah,
So what's
yeah,
gonna
it's
pay
not
for all
free,
of this?
yeah.
Right.
So you're gonna work to get your YouTube money to buy better equipment for them.
Thank you. Thank you.
You know what I mean? Now they supposed to donate. My peoples, and I thank you, everybody, Unique Mecca Audio, they donated to me where I built it. Wait till you see my studio. Got like 4 computers and, you know, the cameras. I got everything. That's why I gave them the best quality. Sometimes the sound mix up because I had to go get the Rodecaster 2 mixing board, mic
Rodecaster,
mixing
yeah,
board.
yeah.
You know what I mean? But, you know, I use that money to get all the things that I need for them. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, you put back into it.
Yeah, I put it right back into it. You understand what I'm saying? And then I gotta buy gear too.
Yeah,
Right,
You know what I mean?
right,
Because they gotta
right.
have different shirt on and all that.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's what the money's for, is to
Yeah.
support the damn
Support
movement.
it.
Whether I'm
Exactly.
buying a shirt or I'm buying a Rodecaster.
Exactly.
Right.
You understand? But if you like the content, you donate to keep the quality up, to keep it moving. When the camera break, who pays for it?
Exactly.
YouTube ain't paying for it.
Not at all.
But then when they do super chats, YouTube take a lot of money out that super chat.
Exactly, but that's
So
what.
Cash App is going
But
directly
that's the
to you.
conversation these podcasters gotta have. Instead of trying to backbite each other, they need to come together. You understand what I'm saying? And you know, talk to the viewers and let them know how this system works
Yeah.
to make a new narrative. I wasn't here to begin the YouTube, so it don't went like this in the black channels. You go into a white YouTube channel. You know what I mean? Even a kid's YouTube channel. I watch the kids
They're
stuff
making
with
so
my
much
grandkids.
fucking money.
People donate super chat and donate money, and they asking for money, and they people ain't saying they
They
bad.
living off other people's
Yo,
work.
I ain't gonna lie, them kids
You know what I'm
channel,
saying?
like you said,
Yeah, they get millions of
made
views.
it. They made it. Oh,
They are the source, and we are the resources. Meaning that whatever work you put on there, they sit back and chill,
And benefit.
and they just eat from like a million people.
Yeah.
So a million people, if you get like fucking $100, you know what I'm saying? At minimum, look how much money you get. You just chilling here with your family. You just get on there and check your analytics and check the channel and all that stuff.
hit that like button. Then another thing, you tell them to hit the like button, they slow on that.
Yeah, and then people say, "Oh, you don't need to keep telling people to hit the like button, to hit the cash app." Nah,
Well, they
niggas
hit
don't
it.
do nothing except what they told.
Right.
A nigga don't do. I don't do shit unless I'm told.
Yes.
That's why I had to lock my black ass up. Let's stop the games.
Yeah.
You gotta tell a nigga hit that like button.
You got to.
Just like you gotta tell that goddamn kid, sit your ass down.
Hit that
You think kid gonna
subscribe.
sit down on his own?
Exactly.
The hardest thing for a kid to do is sit down, and the hardest thing for a nigga to do is hit that like button.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Because they so busy trying to hate and look for a flaw.
That's what they do. Wait,
Yeah.
so when they be on your ass, you slip up, they gonna be on your ass.
That's
One
why I
nigga
get
said.
gunshots.
One nigga said. One time we doing the show. It's a good show too. It's winter time, so I had to camo shit to the side. And nigga said, "Yo, I don't like that dude hat on the right side."
He sound like Don Vito hat. Yeah.
He said my name
Yeah,
because
he
he know.
did. No,
He said the
'cause
nigga
he
with the
said,
no.
I mean-
He said you don't like the dude hat on the right side. He didn't know my name. He said the dude hat, and then we figured out he was talking about me. We started laughing. He ain't say my name.
And the niggas
Ain't
ain't
no
with
one
the
that.
hat. Yeah, they.
That's like I used to.
But I'm
drive
just
down
saying,
the street. Listen,
sometimes YouTube niggas will come at you. Yeah, niggas come at us too. On some, some not no threatening shit, but like they might say some shit they ain't agree with.
Yeah.
And we go back, and they go back, and then we explain to them, yo, we just a show. You know what I mean? Don't whatever people come out their mouth, we ain't responsible for it. You know what I mean?
And that's it.
And that's it. You ain't gonna call Channel 7 or motherfucking Fox 5 or fuck don't call us, man. You know what I mean? Oh fuck. Cause we from the Harlem, cause we from the street. You just gonna come at a nigga, man?
Yeah,
Nah,
crazy.
man.
Yeah.
Them motherfuckers ain't gonna do nothing, but we might. You know what I'm saying? Fall back, man.
Yeah. But it is what it is, man.
Oh shit.
So, we go.
Yeah, we good, man. Just tell everybody your social media links, bro. Where they find you at, man?
Man, Unique Mecca Audio at Instagram, YouTube, and podcast and all that. Unique Mecca Audio at Instagram, Twitter, all that. Roku, what's that? Apple Play with the iPod thing. I'm on all
Apple-
that crap. On
Apple
Unique
something.
Mecca Audio, man.
Oh.
And
Tubi.
YouTube.
My man gonna be on Tubi in a minute. Mecca Audio, man, thank you for coming, Unique, man. Real talk, man.
Anything
It's a
for you,
pleasure
family.
seeing you, man. Always, man. We got a lot of history, a lot of years, man. The P139. Hold up.
Hit that like and subscribe. Y'all know how
We
we
got the
going
beat.
out.
Hold up. Cash.